It's called the happiest place on earth, but now some remote workers are turning Disney World into their office.
I'm a remote worker, and here's how I arrange my Disney World travel around my full-time job.
The trend exploding on social media in the post-pandemic world. Everyone from freelance journalists to lawyers sharing where inside the park they can plug in and get to work, while also mixing in some time to visit Cinderella's castle.
I'm able to shift my hours earlier so that I can hit the parks in the afternoon after I've wrapped up my work for the day.
Matt Richardson has been working remotely from Disney for 2 years now.
What's important to my employer is that I get my work done, and that's my first priority no matter where I am in the world.
He lives about 1,000 miles away from Orlando, but realized he could still enjoy his favorite parks and create digital content while also maintaining a job at his tech company.
I wanted to take a trip down to Disney as things were coming back. And I kept working. I opened up my laptop, I kept the emails going, and it made me realize that I don't necessarily have to be in my home in Ohio to get work done.
And there's a whole system to it. On Disney blogs, you can find the best places to whip out that laptop and peruse some spreadsheets before hopping on Space Mountain.
There are a few spots at Disney World which are great for remote working, like the lobby of the Wilderness Lodge.
And it's not just Disney World in Florida. California's Disneyland also getting in on the action.
I come to the parks to do that work. I live pretty close to Disneyland, and I have a Magic Key, which is like the annual pass here. I'm able to go pretty frequently, and I'll spend time during the day working as I need to.
Caleb Graves is an attorney and makes the most of his daily downtime with some Disney distractions.
You can finish a meeting and then go watch some stormtroopers. Is that kind of what you get to do?
Yeah, that's definitely an option.
Hey, you're not authorized. But not everyone thinks you should be able to work from a galaxy far, far away. Dr. Stefan Meyer with Columbia Business School supports remote work, but says workers should be careful not to take advantage of their employers.
What is kind of accepted, what is okay, remote work, what is just giving flexibility, and what is like slippery slope into we're not just taking more days off and phoning it in on a ride.
For Caleb and Matt, though, they're just hoping to add a little more magic to their workday.
It's a feeling of comfort, a little bit of nostalgia. There's great music. It's just a really happy, fun environment to be in.
All right, Stephen Romo joins us now in studio. So, Stephen, are their bosses okay that they're working from places like Disney World and Disneyland?
Yeah, I actually asked them, do your employers even know that you're working from amusement parks? They say their employers do know that they are, and they don't have a problem with it as long as they're getting their work done, which they both say they are.
Okay, and then, Disney World, Disneyland, the parks, they're not necessarily cheap places. Do these people do all their lunch meetings there? I mean, are they eating and working strictly at the parks?
Yeah, I asked them about the cost situation, too. They say they do have these annual passes, which certainly offer discounts, and they don't eat every meal there because they're just sort of going to work and then going to meetings off sites. They do a lot back and forth since they do have these passes. They also say that it brings them a lot of joy, and this is what they want to spend their money on instead of maybe other vacations. They want to go to Disney, and if they're getting their work done, they say there shouldn't be a problem.
Do the legal work, jump on Splash Mountain. It's a life, right?
Right, yeah.
We're not going to judge them. Don't judge them. All right, Stephen, thank you for being here.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.